That's true. That has been the story of India-Pakistan relations. It's very cyclical. Each time there's a forward movement, there's an accident or there is an act of terrorism. And terrorism is the deal breaker in this relationship. So there was positivity earlier in the month when the External Affairs Minister himself traveled to Islamabad, and India was sending a strong signal that we want to stabilize the relationship. There were no formal bilateral conversations, but at least there was nothing that was very negative that happened. And the hope was that there would be some forward positive movement, but the acts of terrorism that we see continuing in Srinagar are always a big threat to this relationship. Yes, I think Pakistan is going through a huge polycrisis, and Pakistan is facing a huge security challenge, particularly to its western border. It is also facing a huge economic challenge. It's gone into its 24th IMF program, and the long-term economic issues have not been settled. It's also going through political churn because the civil-military relationship is also not very good. Imran Khan, the former Prime Minister, continues to be in jail. So Pakistan itself is in a fairly unstable phase at this point of time. But there is an impulse at least to try to stabilize the relationship with India, and hopefully that is what that impulse will prevail rather than the impulse to try and change the narrative in Kashmir and try and demonstrate that there is no normalcy in Kashmir, which India is trying to achieve. The Canada relationship and the turn it took this week comes as a surprise. This is an irony because it's actually a very strong relationship between India and a Western power. Both are democracies. The geopolitical interests are aligned because Canada's Indo-Pacific strategy considers India a critical partner. So I think this is a story of a mishandled and mismanaged security problem that could have been handled much better. From the Indian side, the security issue has been there for decades, of the presence of extremists and anti-India elements who get a lot of space in Canada. From Canada's point of view, the allegation is about India's role in the killing of one such person. So I think this should have been handled at the security level rather than at the political level. And when it is handled at a political level, then the decibels become higher, and these extreme steps like expelling diplomats have taken. And I hope that better sense prevails and this relationship also stabilizes a bit.